Welcome you all. In this session we are going to discuss about the testing of insulators. Outcome: after successful completion of this session, the student would be able to explain the various tests conducted on insulators. Testing of insulators. Various types of overhead line insulators are pin type, post type, string type, suspension type and tension type insulator. Arrangement of insulators or test string insulator unit should be by suspension I from a earthened metal cross arm. The test voltage is applied between the cross arm and the conductor hang vertically down from the metal part of lower side of insulator unit. Suspension string with all its accessories as in service should be hang from an earthen metal cross arm. The length of cross arm should be at least 1.5 times the length of string being tested and should be at least equal to 0.9 meter on either sides of axis of the string. The test voltage is applied between the conductor and the cross arm and connection from the impulse generator is made with the length of wire to one end of the conductor. For higher operating voltages where the length of string is large, it is advisable to sacrifice the length of conductor as simulated above. Instead, it is desirable to be the end of the conductor over a large radius. 50% dry impulse flashover test. The test is carried out on a clean insulator mounted as a normal working condition. The impulse voltage, standard impulse voltage of 1/50 microseconds is applied. The wave shape of the amplitude which has caused 50% flashover of the insulator is applied. That is, the impulse applied 50% of impulse should be cause flashover. Impulse withstand test. So in flashover test, the 50% flashover, if you apply it 4 times, 2 times the flashover takes place. Whereas in case of impulse withstand test, what happens is, here the insulator is subjected to a standard impulse wave, and here under dry condition both positive and negative polarities will be applied. If 5 consecutive tests are done and 2 flashover takes place, then it is said to be a failed test, because it is withstand test. Whenever you apply, it need to withstand it. No flashover must takes place. If more than one, that is 2 flashover takes place, then you can say it has failed the test. The test object get failed. Dry flashover and dry 1 minute test. Power frequency voltage is applied to the insulator and the voltage increased to the specified value and maintained for 1 minute. The voltage is then increased gradually until flashover occurs. The insulator is then flashover at least 4 more times. The voltage rises gradually to reach flashover. So here flashover test must take flashover is about 10 seconds. Temperature cycle test. The insulator is immersed in a hot water bath whose temperature is 70 degrees Celsius, higher than normal water bath for 10 minutes. For 3 minutes. Okay, it is then taken out for immediately immersed in normal water bath for 3 minutes. After 3 minutes of insulator is again immersed in hot water and to check. Electromechanical test. The test is carried out only on suspension or tension type of insulators, and the insulator is subjected to 2.5 times of specified maximum work tension. Simultaneous 75% of dry flashover voltage is applied. The insulator should withstand the test without any damage. This is how the electromechanical test is carried out. Mechanical test. So this test is mainly carried out to check the mechanical strength of the insulator. So here this test is mainly for insulator is broken or immersed in 0.5% alcohol solution and furnished under pressure of 13,800 kilonewton per meter square for 24 hours. The broken insulator is then taken out and further broken it should not any sign of imperfection. So this is how they are testing. So puncture test, an impulse over voltage is applied between a pin and a lead fail wound over the top side of the groove case of pin type and post insulator and between the metal fittings in case of suspension type insulator. Mechanical routine test. So the string insulator is suspended vertically or horizontally and the tensile load of 20% in excess of the maximum specified working load is applied for 1 minute and no damage of string should occur to check the mechanical stress. This is how the mechanical stress test is done.